Hello and good morning, people. How are we all doing? That is right, it is that amazing time of year. It is Mother's Day. Oh wow, what a year it's been for mums, honestly. I mean, whether it be us relying on them for financial support, emotional support, maybe even a nice cup of tea and a bit of dinner every now and then. But wow, it's been such a difficult year for all of us. And personally, I just want to say a big, massive thank you to all of the mums out there. Big kiss for you all that aren't going to be with your children on this particular year. But nevertheless, what we are going to be doing is celebrating. And to do that, we're going to try and involve all the kids and give them the opportunity to show just how much they love their mother. On top of that, it's a great way to get the kids out of the kitchen for a couple of hours while you do the roast dinner. So, what we're going to be doing is moving on to this amazing dessert. Very, very simple. We're going to have one sheet of puff pastry. Get it straight from Tesco's. You can make your own, but no offense, if you're making a full roast dinner, honestly, this might save you a little bit of time, yeah? Happy days. Okay, we're going to be using some whipping cream. You can use double cream for this, okay? Now, if you do use double cream, you can over whip it, okay? So just be very careful on that. It will curdle a little bit. And what we're doing is we're going to be using some amazing different fruits. So we've got some strawberries, some blueberries, grapes. We've also got some pomegranate seeds. Now, these are just literally from a box such as this. Obviously the Tesco's counters. All right, happy days. Right, so today, people, if you haven't guessed already, yes, we are going to be making a Mille-Feuille. Now, a Mille-Feuille is a French dessert. It's actually translated as 1,000 layers. But if your mum's not French, don't worry about it. Tell her it's 1,000 loves, eh? Hey, great effort. So for this amazing recipe, with the puff pastry, you can actually create whatever designs you want. We've designed some amazing ones earlier, which we'll show you in a little bit. For this one, I'm going to be using a heart cut ring, okay? Now, it's great for the kids because you can also use a knife, such as this. It's not very blunt, not very sharp, look. But it means, obviously, you can do different shapes and sizes. So, again, really good for the kids to be so creative and imaginative with it. So, what we're going to simply do, cut one. There we go. And cut two. Now, with this, guys, always remember, you want to keep the leftover pastry because you will make cheesy puffs and things like that with it after. That's what we're going to do. Straight on, okay, just like that, and just go straight into the oven. Usually takes around 10 minutes on gas mark 7, top shelf, so just keep an eye on it. Wow, man. Oh, yes. This is the one we made earlier. Watcha, lovely. Now, remember, guys, you don't want it too brown because obviously it's going to be too crispy, slightly burnt, but it's entirely up to your own preference. What we did do is obviously you sprinkled some sugar on top of it as well, and in that way it just gives it that little bit more of a sweet texture. But that's it. All right, amazing. So, once we've got these, we're going to let them cool down. That's 3 minutes, guys. Happy days. We've got 2 minutes left of this video. Oh, yeah. All right, let's try and squeeze it in. So, with this, we've got the whipped cream, okay? Going to double whip that. Lovely. Okay, now, obviously I did cheat. I do apologise, people. I did obviously whip this just beforehand because obviously it takes a couple of minutes. I'm going to do 1 flat teaspoon of sugar. We don't want it too sweet. Put that there. And then what we're also going to do is a dash of Madagascar vanilla. There we go. I've got cream all over here. Lovely jubbly. Right, so as soon as that's all done, right, remember not to over whip it. And ideally, obviously, you'd put those ingredients in first to obviously get it all the way through the cream. I just did it there so you can see what we're doing. Okay, top tips, piping bags. Now, you can get these from Tesco's. They're amazing little gems, only £1 or so. Nothing too expensive. They usually come with nozzles. Now, with this one, we're going to use a spiral effect. Top tip, fold the piping bag over before you fill it. Nozzle in first, guys, otherwise it's going to be quite embarrassing. Straight in like that. Try and push it all the way down to the bottom, but not too much. Lovely. And then with a spoon, just going to get this beautiful cream. Look at that. Oh, lovely. All straight into there. You'll see why we folded it over in a minute. Right, lovely. Okay, sweet. The reason why I found that, bam! Look at that, lovely jubbly, minimal mess. Well, I'm a bloke, I still managed to make some mess. Happy days. Okay, right. At the bottom of it, get a pair of scissors, and trim about a centimetre up. Make sure your scissors are nice and sharp. Okay, right, and then what we're going to do is just squeeze it through, make sure the head's there. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so we'll clear the working space, guys. hold that over for later. Okay, right. So we're going to take our first heart. All we're simply going to do is just pipe this beautiful, amazing cream straight over it. Look at that, guys. You can do any designs you want. Beautiful. Now, happy days. No, I'm not French, guys. Don't worry. I know. All right, I'm going to throw some grapes on there. A few little strawberries. Okay. Little blueberries. Okay, and then what we're going to do is put this beautiful one just on top, and underneath put a little bit more salad just to support it. Oh, there we go. Try not to make too much of a mess, otherwise Mum will not be happy. There we go, and what we're going to do is just carry on piping this. Lovely jubbly, look at that. Now I've done a little rose of a strawberry, maybe a little bit of green down there, and voila, there we go. And we have your Mother's Day Mille-Feuille. Happy days, people. Now obviously for the kids you can do loads of different ideas. We've got hundreds and thousands, we've got gold sprays, we've got pomegranate seeds. If you're that cheeky, you can even ask your own mother to do hers. And look at what my mum produced. Hey! Happy days. Happy days. Or you could be super cheeky. And if you really want to make your mum happy, or upset her, you know, you could do an old girl one, you know, happy days. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so there we go. Your different Mille-Feuilles. I'd love to see exactly what your kids come up, and obviously yourselves. You know, like I said, this is for Mother's Day, so happy days. A big kiss to all the mums out there. I hope you have an amazing day, and who knows, this time next year, I'll be cooking for you. Right, mwah, enjoy.